Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Bumi and today we are watching Spooky by Internet Historian Incognito mode. Yes, this wasn't suggested by anyone, which by the way, not a lot of people are suggesting anything nowadays, so if you have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments. But yeah, this is a video very much in time for the season that we are in now, and that is of course Christmas. And what better video to put out than a spooky video? Oh man, I can't help but think that this was delayed a lot, obviously. Let's go ahead and check this out. Hopefully it doesn't get too spooky for me because as most of you may know, if you're a returning viewer, I'm not very good at spooky videos. But yeah, let's go ahead and check this out. So remember, if you like my reactions, don't forget to leave a like. Let me know your thoughts on the video down in the comment section below and consider subscribing. Also, again, don't forget to leave your suggestions on what I should check out next. If you have any video that you'd like me to see, go ahead and leave them down in the comments, but let's avoid 3-bit videos for now. I don't want to get bombarded with copyright claims. That being said, let's go ahead and watch the video. I can already tell this is gonna be bad.
Spooky. Spooky. What is
God damn it.
spooky? Is this kind of spooky? How about this
Oh,
jump scare?
God
What
damn
if I
it.
built up tension like I was going to do another jump scare? But then I didn't. Aha, I have jump scared you. I will
Fuck
wait here
you.
so that I can do my ultimate spooking. Boo. And then I'll
God
just
damn it.
some of these Halloween themed
I saw that
bullets.
coming and I
Bullets
still
and
got
on
spooked.
I don't know if you explicitly want to talk about your phobias, because I kind of don't.
I don't like moths.
Moths kind of suck.
Yeah, it's not that I'm afraid of moths. It's that I know what they're like. And what's going to happen is, if I try to live and let live with a moth in the room,
phobias.
you're going to bump.
Now, quick note. Let's see. I don't think I have. No. Wait. When it comes to dark, I'm not really afraid of the dark. I'm more afraid of what's possibly lurking in the dark, which may or may not exist. It doesn't matter. My mind is so imaginative at that kind of stuff. Um, let's see. Phobias. Yeah, not the common phobias are like spiders. I'm not really afraid of spiders. In fact, if you've watched my spider reactions, I believe they were all tears of videos. I actually lure spiders in to stay like hang out in the windows to catch any bugs and mosquitoes that like to get in my room. Let's see. The ocean. Not really that afraid of the ocean. Well, I'm afraid of it, but I don't really have like a phobia of it. Heights. Nothing as well. Yeah, I don't know. Uh, I'm sure there are something that I'm deeply afraid of, but I can't think of any that would be considered as a phobia at the moment.
Bump into the light bulb for a while, and then you're going to find a way to get down the back of my shirt. I just don't want to have it, so I go out of my way to kill moths.
Being a personality online, last thing you want is to be like, oh, I'm terrified of beautiful woman's breasts. And then you wake up next day with 500 DMs being like, look at this loser. And you're like, no! Which, by the way, is my phobia.
I don't
Yeah, I have that phobia as well.
find butterflies to be very beautiful either. They're just larvae with wings.
Yeah, but aren't we all?
I, I guess you could classify ghosts as a phobia.
Why are all ghosts from like the 1800s? How come you never just see
Oh, man.
some guy who died like 2 weeks ago?
Okay, so all right. I don't exactly know what the phobia is called, but yeah, I guess I could say that I am afraid of ghosts, even though I know they're not real. At least I hope so. Um, yeah, I'm not. Let's see. Okay, I'll admit it. Yeah, no, the more I think about it, the more I get scared of ghosts.
wearing like a Gucci shirt or something.
Oh, I've seen modern ghosts.
What, in real life?
In movies and stuff.
Okay.
Usually it's like just after the accident though, so Sixth Sense.
Yeah, right.
There's this scene with a bike crash, and it's like the moment that the mum starts to believe.
Mm.
She
Whoa,
goes,
spoiler
How do
alert.
you know that? Like with tears in his eyes. She's standing beside my window. But then it's just this extra with no lines.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of standing there with like a bloodied up head, but then it goes, what's my cue? And it just sort of walks away, and it's very like nonchalant. And it's so funny. It's funny, right? It's not just me. Like, it's this really well done dramatic moment. But then the bike
She just kind of feels a bit awkward. She's like, I'll come back later.
I do think that that is a potential market that has not been tapped. Airbnbs that are gimmick haunted. So some of the cabinets, the hinges are, installed a certain way so that they like naturally swing open more than they should.
Okay, now, like I said, I don't believe in ghosts, but my mind is just afraid of it. But these ghost videos, a lot of them, like opening cabinets, they aren't really that scary to me. Obviously, most of it is staged, and the ones that are very convincing, you can probably still find a very scientific reason for it. But yeah, not I haven't experienced that many like supernatural experiences really. Well, there are some unexplained events that I have encountered, but the easiest way I could explain it is probably the supernatural, but I'm pretty sure it's not, so yeah, it's all in my head, really.
Stuff like that. Fuck, that would be awesome.
Little actuators that like open up doors late at night.
Yeah, exactly. And you're like, oh, fuck. And then you've got like a story to go home with. Why the hell isn't that a thing? Okay, let's say you've booked in the Airbnb and you're on your way there.
Yeah.
It's like this one dirt road, and so they've hired a guy. Steve, you got to get out there.
There's this old British man with a flat cap.
You're playing the role of the harbinger. In case you don't know what a harbinger is, here's the scene from Cabin in the Woods.
I've seen plenty come and go. Getting back. That's your concern.
You're not staying in the old cabin down the way, are you? Some say it's haunted. Ah, it was 80 years ago. The old Brown family. They had perished in a terrible fire. They say they haunt the grounds ever since.
You might be wondering why the house seems old if it caught on fire. Don't think about that too
Well,
much.
it's made of asbestos, see? That's the real scary thing. Is don't get too deep in it
The
now.
silent
Plot
killer. In
holes.
fact, would you know that asbestos was actually...
Stop it. Stop talking about the asbestos. Got to get back onto the... He's got a little earpiece in. They say that no Airbnb customers ever make it out alive. Oh, I know what you got. The
They're
whole
Bob
house is
back
yours.
there.
Feel free to enjoy it. But
The
there
damn
is
cyclist.
one rule. Do not open the door to the basement.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
And then that stays locked until like 11 p.m. and then it just unlocks itself.
If a door like that unlocked, I would slam it shut and put a chair up against it. You have to make a reason for them to go down there. So it would be something like...
Like a child's voice. There's a Bluetooth down there as well. Excuse me. Hello.
Oh, that's...
That would actually be smart. I think I've seen a video before. I'm not sure if it was a documentary or something. I've seen that some hotels do this kind of crap. Not the big ones, of course. Like small hotels would how do you call this? Would spread rumors that one particular room is haunted, and then they will accidentally book guests there. But then when they reach the check-in counter, they will say like, "Oh, the room so and so is not supposed to be booked due to an incident, so we'll just change you to another room, even though they've already arranged for that, right?" So yeah, as the rumors perpetuate around like the friends and family of the guests, it will actually make it more desirable for people wanting to stay there. But yeah, it's just an interesting thing that I found out. But this idea though, this will be very smart. I'm sure a lot of ghost hunters will probably want to stay here.
Good. Would you even try and sleep if you like paid money to stay at somewhere creepy like that? I guess you would.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
You might end up with just a bunch of drunk people who go, fucking, yeah,
and
look,
kick-
there's probably a Bluetooth speaker in
There's
here.
like a fake child doll. You can like punch it and break it. There's a lot of setup that's involved to like suspend the disbelief. What I was thinking,
Yeah, you would have to like put a clause somewhere that any damages will have to be paid for, right? Because at some point, everybody will know that it's just gimmick. I mean, the gimmick part is just there for like entertainment, and you would have to let people know in order for like so that they won't call the cops or something. But the danger is with that is like if you make random sounds throughout the house, it would be very dangerous if there was an actual burglar there and they would just chuck it off like, oh, it's just another gimmick, making it sound like somebody is breaking in when in fact someone actually is. That would be funny though.
Was the power cuts out or something along that.
Oh, that's good. I've
Okay.
got it. The power goes out, but they've given you a torch beforehand. But they're UV torches. And so when you turn them on, there's like bloodstains and shit all over the wall.
Hidden messages. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the bike
If you
lady is
sold it
there
as an
again.
experience instead of as an actual accommodation, it would be brilliant. Because you get some businessman, it's just like, I had the worst night's sleep. 0 stars.
That would actually be a smart thing to do though.
Have you seen the Saw movies?
I haven't, but I've watched all of your movie sucks.
But the question is, how would you design a saw trap?
First of all, you have to design a saw trap that I think it's
Ooh,
meant
that
to
would
make
be
them
interesting.
appreciate life.
Right, so you have to put me in the saw trap. What's my crime?
Internet historian, would you like to play a game?
Yeah, why not? That sounds fun. I like games.
Very relaxed about the whole situation.
Oh, what a wonderful nap. I was right in the middle of the day as well. I feel so refreshed.
That was great, thank you.
So what happens next?
You wake up taped to a deck chair,
Right.
and the little sawman comes out. For your crimes of not replying to my DMs one time,
Yeah.
your pinky finger was trapped in a vice grip.
Oh no, that's my favorite of all my fingers.
The handles of the vice grip are electrocuted. The only way to remove it is to unplug the electricity, but the plug is at the bottom of a tube of smartphones, which are all logged into your Twitter account with tweets already typed out containing the N-word.
Oh no, right, so you have to
Oh,
like not
no.
touch the... Oh my
Yeah.
god. And at first I'm like... I'm
That
not
would
gonna
be
go
dangerous.
near that thing. That's too high a price to pay, man. But then I would put my pants over my hands, and now I'm digging through the phones, and I'm not setting them off.
What are you doing?
I have passed the trap.
Stop! Oh, you don't mean to do it like that.
Wouldn't that be great if you just not thought of like one really obvious thing? Right, you suddenly wake up in a lazy boy chair.
Oh, this is pretty good.
You are duct taped to the lazy boy chair.
This is still fine.
Suddenly, the television turns on. Hello, mini cuties.
Hello,
You've never appreciated having legs.
dear God.
So, as punishment, you're gonna have to,
I don't want to be a critic, but I mean, usually when I'm kidnapped, people have it more planned out than us.
No, shut up. So, as you can tell, the cuffs of your pants have small hooks in them, and they are connected to these chains on the wall. This television is going to turn into only sex scenes from popular movies. After 3 minutes, your pants will
Was
be
that
all the
a
way
40-year-old
down,
virgin?
and you will still be stuck to this chair. And at that point, a little bell will go off, and your mum will be summoned into the room, and she will catch you.
Dear God, no.
If you want to stop this
You'll
from
die of
happening,
embarrassment.
you're gonna have to cut off your own legs.
With what?
Here, I got you this implement. We'll just let the editor decide what the implement is.
Here's what Derek Sorman didn't foresee, though.
Right.
I saw The Wolf of Wall Street with my ex-girlfriend's parents in the theater, so nothing will ever beat that.
Well, you could have turned to your girlfriend and gone, "Oh, we've done that one."
And then I fucking look her dad in the eyes.
There's like a, "You never appreciated your foreskin when you had it."
Have Have you seen that video of the pigeons getting sucked into
man.
the grain silo?
Oh, yeah, it happens to people too.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
well, I'm sure the people aren't eating the grain though. That's kind of like the pigeon version of Saw. Their own hubris does them in because they're just.
Yes, that's going, you love corn, do you?
Well, here's an infinite supply of corn. Don't get sucked in. One of them goes in head first. He can see it coming and he's like, this is my fate.
Right, I am not afraid. My ancestors will look down upon me.
I like
Ad
the
time,
Skyrim
email,
reference.
Netflix, Facebook, Amazon, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch.
Oh,
2
Nordman.
million, 2 million.
Well, now there is. It's me, Nordpass Woman.
Oh, but
Shut up.
A new one. What happened to Nordman? Ah, the conspiracy.
Ugly. It's time to use NordPass. Store all of your accounts and passwords in one delicious
Oh no, this is
place
not for
using just one master
NordVPN. It's for
password.
that
NordPass.
sounds great.
Shut up.
Oh my god, I cannot believe that those hackers managed to guess password 123.
You do it, it's broken. Now let's fix those passwords. Improve your security with
So dumb.
sophisticated passwords, all randomly generalized. Here, let me install it now on your phone.
No, thank you.
Who really? Can you believe what a total A she is?
Help, I am afraid of technology. Something.
LimeWire.
password.
Shut up, you handsome man. Did someone say a better way? No need to enter login info ever again. Use NordPass across all devices. Throw away this post-it note. And give me your phone number. We should go out sometime. With NordPass. No, really.
I wonder who this lady is. She's about to get famous.
Sure how this ad should end.
Ah.
Shut up and go to nordpass.com
So
slash
dumb.
incognito to get 70% off 2-year plan plus additional free month plus 30-day money back guarantee.
Oh.
Ad over.
What? 3 a.m.
I
room
wanted to talk
calls.
about
Okay.
those YouTube channels that call people at 3 a.m.
Oh, that's a good one.
because I hate those with a passion.
Cut! If I spin this fidget spinner,
Oh,
on this
look at that.
final spin, for 5 seconds, you guys have to smash the like button. 5, 6, 7,
Whoa.
8, 9,
That's pretty badass.
boom! You guys have to smash the like button.
Fuck, alright,
No.
fine.
You win.
So yes, we are going to be calling Thanos.
What did he say? You tell me what he just said. You tell me right now. What did he actually say?
We are going to be calling Thanos at 3 a.m. and
Okay, we're gonna be calling Thanos and his go love. Now, hold on, we gotta get in the mood. Editor, we gotta put in some of the spooky music. Here we go.
Oh, then he has a dance montage.
Man, I gotta say, I hate this type of content where everybody's just shouting all the time and it's obviously fake. Oh man, I hate them with a passion as well. I mean, I'm old, guys. I try to avoid everything that's loud.
How did he get Thanos' number?
make sure to subscribe and turn on the little bell.
I want to be on the notification.
Come on, please.
Please,
Come on, I know
Thanos.
it's not gonna answer.
Please.
Come on. Hello?
Oh, it's
I mean, what
so
else could I have
bad.
expected? But like, I just somehow I'm.
I mean, a lot of people are probably gonna believe this shit as well. That's the sad part.
Still disappointed.
Wait,
Ah.
who are you?
Called me. Should I comment?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's.
Disclaimer. This is just a skit.
Oh, what?
What the fuck?
Yo, Thanos! Oh my god.
Oh
I did
wow.
not see that coming.
This is
Oh,
one of my favorite
wow.
videos. Look to the left of him underneath that car poster. That looks suspiciously like lights coming through blinds. Wouldn't you?
100%. The comments turned off.
Got
The
him.
display ratio is turned off. Okay, here's the thing. this must be semi-ironic, but the thing that's throwing me off is the threatening "we need to talk" kind of facial expression.
Yep.
I have just called the
Yeah,
sus
yeah.
foster in Among Us, and I have terrible news about your balcony.
And Craig gang, it's your Ice Cream, the Building Man coming at you with another leave videos.
What the hell did he...
And Craig gang, it's your Ice Cream, the Building Man.
So he's saying, "What's up, YouTube?" And
Tube. And what's
Cray
Cray
Cray.
Cray?
So his channel is Eli So Cray.
Yeah, you know,
So-
I
I
got
don't
that one,
know.
an issue with us train the building man.
And coming at you with another leave videos always.
What?
Wait,
No, the dabbing.
No.
This guy is so self-aware.
The dabbing is still a thing? I thought that died off like a year ago.
Yeah, he knows.
no, I know he is not. I guarantee you, he's not.
Guys, make sure you go check out that video after this video. FaceTime Imposter Eli So Cray. It was absolutely insane.
I can hear the things you're
What?
saying without staring at me with enormous intensity.
You need to start your videos with like a snappy kind of like, "What's up? It's your boy, AJ Instagram. Back in the morning with another
Yeah.
banger of a video for you today."
I hate those type of shit. It's just annoying to me. I might be getting old. Maybe it's just me getting old. But still, that's so annoying.
Hello? Is this Among Us?
Among Us.
This guy is so self-aware. This guy is
He's
brilliant.
not.
This is satire, and it is genius.
Let me ask you a question. How much treasure is on that boat? How much money worth of treasure?
Again, no mention of treasure at any point in Among Us,
Does
Yep.
he think they are scuba divers?
or like
I don't know.
pirates, something that involves
I
money
have
on
no
the high
idea.
seas.
$100 million.
$100 million?
I'm gonna be honest. This is so entertaining that, like, I
No,
actually
it's
don't even want
not.
to commentate over it.
No, I agree.
I am absolutely enthralled by it.
I genuinely
Wow,
love
this
video.
is a
Back in the
reaction
video,
watching
today
a
we call
reaction.
The internet historian who recently passed away. R.I.P. to my boy. Anyway,
Just jump into
so first of all, before we get started, guys, make sure to follow my Instagram.
You forgot the fidget spinner.
If I can spin this fidget spinner on this loaded gun in my mouth,
Hey! It's the same thing that I use. This one. Their like and subscribe thing. I use that.
for more than 3 seconds, then you have to hit the subscribe button. First of all, let me just, I found this number on the dark web.
I just think it's DM.
Oh my god, you guys, he DM me his number, so I'm just going to call this now. Bring, 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 bring.
So dumb.
You've reached Internet Historian's voicemail. I'm not able.
Oh my god, you guys, did you hear that? The internet historian just replied to me from beyond the
Again.
grave. Oh.
Halfway through that, and
Oh,
your phone
man.
starts buzzing.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry, no, I missed your call. What's up?
Is this the real internet historian?
He's just using all kinds of
What are you talking
like
about?
and subscribes.
Yeah, it's me. What's up?
Oh,
When are you gonna upload a new
so
main
dumb.
channel video? It's been like 6 months.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Oh man,
Did you do
I
Halloween?
love it.
Growing up in rural New Zealand, not really, but kind of. So we would dress up and, do the whole like go around the houses, but it was probably like 1 in 10 houses actually did it.
Yeah.
Nothing like American Halloween. People
Yeah.
didn't really try. We went to 2 of them and they were like, no, fuck.
I mean, like in our country, well, they are like Halloween parties, but not really. Well, I think some people celebrate it like really how do you call this? See, it's really not ingrained in us. Decorate. That's the word I'm looking for. I've seen a couple people like decorate their house, but not to an extent like as you see in America. There are Halloween parties where they are costume parties. But most of them are swinger parties, so don't ask me how I know. Yeah, not really a lot. During that time, a majority of the people just go to the graveyard and visit their relatives. But yeah.
Fuck off. We're like, all right. I think one woman gave us 50 cents. It wasn't very good.
My experience is that Halloween, I think, was my favorite holiday of anything.
Really?
Way better than Christmas or my birthday, because you get to dress up, which is like fun in the first
I'm
place.
gonna
Oh,
go
furry.
as an Arabian Night and put on blackface, and
I'm going as Justin Trudeau. So Halloween is great because you have absolutely no idea what's going to happen. And it's one of the first
Yeah.
times where you get to go out on your own.
Yeah.
You can do slightly criminal things and get away with it. It's brilliant. One time, I think I was a ninja.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, Fortnite Ninja 11s.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's
Me and a couple of mates, we're walking around, and
Wait.
every second house is
No,
doing
never mind.
Halloween.
Yeah.
But they would see you dressed up, and it's like, hold on, kids, just let me
check
see
the
what's in the
pantry.
pantry. They would come out with like a whole packet of Tim Tams.
Oh hell yeah.
Like,
That's a haul.
It's like fantastic. And then once in a while, they would be like, oh, you know what? I'm not doing candy. You can have something healthy. And you get vegetables
Oh
and
yeah, I
stuff.
got an apple once. That was the worst.
Bro, I got a full cabbage. It was
That's just
3.5
gonna weigh you down.
kilos. It was enormous.
3.5 kilos of cabbage? That's just gonna weigh your back down. And you're probably gonna feel too bad to just throw it away, so you're just gonna lunk it around house to house?
It was like, oh, this is our new fucking treasure for the evening. We're walking along the streets. Some teenagers in a car see us with this big cabbage, and they're like, roll it, roll it. And so they got us to roll it onto the street, and then they're in their car, right? And so they would just like go forward and back and try to run over the cabbage. And we were just having the best fucking
That's so
time.
cool.
Oh, it's
Oh,
just
man.
the best, man. And then you get home, and then there's just a whole bunch of candy.
I love the idea of you having to like Diablo style inventory manage your bag with a cabbage. It's just taking up,
Yep,
like, 12
that's right.
slots, and you're like, wow, can't get rid of it though.
Drop item.
Halloween, I was dressed as Super Mario.
You're going as Chris Pratt?
Yeah, I was a crisp rat.
Mm.
So I was like 16,
Crisp
17.
rat.
We were drinking grape juice because I was underage. And we were like, let's go to McDonald's, as all good stories end on a night of debauchery.
Right.
So it was probably like a 15-minute walk, not too far away. Side note, the entire way, one of my friends was like, put his arms around me. He's like, James, bro, I fucking love you, man. Just so you know, I've always got your fucking back if anything fucking happens. So we pulled up to an
What?
intersection and a car pulled up. And this dude who had been
Why?
trying to finger me a second ago was like,
Why?
hey, g'day, boys. You having a good night?
Mm.
Guy gets out of the passenger side. This dude's like in his late 20s. Eyes us all up. Sees I'm the smallest.
Yeah, right.
All I remember is being up, and then I remember being sideways.
Holy shit.
And he had cracked me in my jaw.
Holy fuck, he could have turned you
Why?
You'd hear about people who just ding their head off the concrete and they're done.
Yeah.
So, I mean, maybe I am dead.
Healing Joel Osmond's there.
You look outside the window and I just walk away kind of nonchalant. So I get smacked. I'm on the ground.
Why
I
though?
pass out. I just got a walloping.
God
And
damn.
he got back in his car and they peeled off up the street.
Yeah.
Conveniently,
Yeah,
the
just a
police cruiser
drive-by?
pulls up, so they didn't see any of that happen. But all my friends are like, "Go get that fucking car! They just punched my friend." Cops peel off up the road after them, pull them over, and then they come back
Nice.
to us and they're like, "Yeah, they say that they didn't do anything," and then they like see me on the
For
ground,
God's sake.
like bleeding. Well, they obviously did something.
Yeah.
Ended up taking the guy to court.
You took him to court?
I did. And
Oh,
he
that's
pleaded not
nice.
Guilty.
So what did you say? I hereby declare, Your Honour, this guy did a mischief to my face.
Take a look at my mug. One woman screams. She's like, "He's disgusting." It's just my normal face.
Oh, and his speech impediment ever since. All right, so what happened then? Did he go to jail?
He pled not guilty, and I gave my statement. He said that my attire was offensive to him.
Yeah, right.
Keep in mind, dressed
Yeah,
as
right.
Mario from
Yeah.
the video game Mario.
Yeah.
That was just random
Punch the
assault.
Fucking Waluigi.
Now that I think about it, it wasn't a car, it was a cart they were in, and they drove up onto like a big rainbow road in the sky.
So what happened? Did he go to jail?
So he pled not guilty, and then I think he was from up north, so he went back to like whatever town he was from and was being trialed in their court. And while he was awaiting his court date, he assaulted someone else.
Oh,
Mild
yeah.
brain damage, I
That
suppose.
did him
Yeah,
in.
well, I started a YouTube channel, so
Oh, this would be nice. Creepypastas. I used to love reading this. Not that I read a lot of it. I mean, I still get creeped out. Obviously, that's the point. But yeah, it somehow it's enjoying.
oh, we should do like a really dumb creepypasta for like a video game.
All right, let's see.
Oh, That would be quite good. Okay, guys, you'll never believe this story, but it's 100% true. When I was 14 years old, I really wanted to play the new game, Fallout 4, but my parents wouldn't buy it for me. So, one day I went to a garage sale. Lo and behold, there was a copy of Fallout 4, but the disc was just an ordinary disc, and someone had just written FO4 on it in a marker pen. It must have been a pirated copy. I wish I had known what I know now. That is not any ordinary copy of Fallout 4. When I installed the game, it came with a warning that said, "May cause death." I thought it was the developers trying to be funny. Holy shit, this is every game creepypasta.
This is very accurate.
Yep.
When I booted up the game, it wouldn't work properly. It would be a black screen. But then I messed around with the system files and I managed to get it working.
I
Right.
thought it was just my PC.
I mean, he wasn't sure at the time that it was a pirated copy, but he knows how to mess with system files. That's great.
Acting up because my mom wouldn't let me buy a new graphics card.
The first thing I noticed was that there was already a save file on the game. I thought that was strange. I opened it up and it took me to the character creation menu. Except the man standing in front of the mirror was dead.
Can I tell you something?
What?
My wall just creaked and I got a fright because you were putting me on edge.
Holy
I
fuck.
genuinely got scared by that. After I picked up my baby, the screen went black and I figured once again maybe my old PC had bugged out. But all of a sudden, it skipped to what seemed like a few hours in the game. I was back in the wasteland and I was talking to... What's his name?
Preston Garvey.
I was talking to Preston Garvey.
The only option it gave me was strangle. So I pressed the button. And what happened next was an extremely graphic cutscene of my character cutting the circulation to Preston Garvey. He screamed in
Garvey.
pain, and it wasn't like any of the usual voice acting. This sounded real.
I swear when I looked into his eyes, it was like the textures suddenly got hyper-realistic, and I thought I saw a reflection of a person in it. I thought I saw myself. Not only that, but the familiar Fallout UI went from being nuclear green to blood red.
And then it goes, I've been playing this game for a long time now, and I've started to notice some things. I feel like there's shadows in the corner of my room in real life.
I played for another 20 hours, literally exploring every crack and crevice, until finally I found the first NPC I'd seen in a literal day.
It was my dead wife, and she was still frozen, like she was in the cryo chamber. I started doing some research on the dark web. I
Dark
found
web
a
forums.
post that said that actually, during the production...
Oh man, E-Bomb's World. Oh, that brought a lot of nostalgia back. Oh man, my cousin and I used to visit a lot of E-Bomb's World.
of Fallout 4.
One of the beta testers was forced to play the game for 20 hours straight to see if there was any bugs with the game being played for 20 hours straight. And the man died of dehydration.
There's
And
no
then Todd
bugs.
Howard.
I mean, it's a Bethesda game. There's no bugs in any Bethesda games.
Buried the body, and he didn't want anyone to know. Something is not right. I feel like there's creatures all around me, like in the game. I can see map markers in the distance. Here's the worst part. I decided to webcam my friend, but when I opened the call, he said, "Why are you hanging out with Preston Garvey?" And I said, "What? I'm all alone."
I've got another twist.
You got a better one?
An alternate one. To my shock, when the webcam turned on, it wasn't my friend as I expected. It was the Todd Howard staring back at me.
But his eyes were different. They were more evil.
His eyes were black and as though he'd been crying blood. He opened his mouth and only static came out. I was terrified of what would happen.
Through the
So
static, though,
dumb.
I could hear something. He said, "If you die in the game, you die in
real
real
life."
life."
Finish the game.
I hope this isn't my last entry. Things are getting really bad now. I went back to that neighbor's garage sale, and it turns out they've never even lived there. If I can end on one thing, it's to say this. If you find a pirated game at a garage sale, don't play.
I'm actually getting goosebumps from that. God damn. What? It just ends? God damn it. Oh, man. Yeah, that was a good video. That was a really good video. The end there actually gave me goosebumps. I don't know why. And you could probably hear the wailing dogs. Somebody's probably getting killed outside. Well, yeah, man. Another great video by Internet Historian. Always brings out the quality in each video. This was a little out of date though, but who cares really? It's Internet Historian. He never sticks to any schedule. I'm gonna be leaving the link to the original video down in the description. If anybody wants to check that out yourself, go ahead and do so. But I don't think you're watching my reaction if you haven't seen that video already. Let's be honest. That's gonna be it for me today, guys. Link to my Twitter is down in the description below. Go ahead and check it out if you want to. And if you're new here and enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like. Let me know your thoughts on the video down in the comment section below, and consider subscribing. Also, again, don't forget to leave your suggestions on what I should check out next. That being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!